Jesus chimes. Highest weekly candle close 2023. Highest close since August. Let's friggin' go, man. That trumpet sounds so good, man. Imagine us not hitting 100 likes before the stream starts. After that rally. Pathetic. Let's do this thing. Hey, thanks again for that 100 likes. Real fast. And welcome to the weekly candle close stream, where Bitcoin has just completed its highest weekly close. Again, it's on the thumbnail or the title of the stream. The weekly, here it is. Let there be no doubt. Highest close since August 8th, 2022. And the next level of adversity on the weekly, 24,331, and the 200-week moving average around 24,820.
Thank you.
What's up, DK360? Thanks for the 618 contribution. That is the golden ratio contribution, Kingsman. Much love. So that's this is kind of what it looks like. Those painful pumps. They're suddenly, then gradually, or gradually, then suddenly. It didn't even gradual. It just went straight to sudden. And who gets punished the most? The people that gave up. They capitulated based on time of bear trend, time of the price action sucking. And Bitcoin wasn't really showing us the greatest edge at a good level even, really. It was kind of not that great of an argument. It was just kind of like downsloping price contraction like a wedge, maybe. It was 4 touches, not 5, so it wasn't even really confirmed. But it was the altcoins. It was them. They were the key to the city. They were the low-risk entries where we don't have to know if the market's going to rally. We don't know if Bitcoin's going to rally. But we know that's the lowest risk area where you can strategize entry, stop loss, take profits 3 to 1. That's it, man. That's all it's about. The sooner you learn that, the sooner you can use that to your advantage. Traditional technical analysis is not meant at all for fortune telling, dude. It's just not. So the weekly, wonderful. Daily, bullish engulfing candle. Highest daily candle close since August 15th. And guess where you are? Just like you tested a few days ago and pulled back, here we are once more testing that same level to these highs from December 2020. You are not above it. You have not broken it, despite how nice that end of week pump was. No break. Come on, dude. We got to break something. 4 hour, you can clearly see just the flag, the twin flags, right? Twin flags. That's kind of pretty cool. How like identical they are. I mean, and so far, you did break out. I mean, the flag has been breached, okay? But you haven't really accelerated yet. No follow through. You could get that. It's a new week, so you just never know. Like, new week ushers in maybe new price action temporarily. Some of these breakouts that happen have to do back tests on altcoins. There were some very, very notable gainers. We could just go to Ethereum real quick, knock it out, just so you're aware. Your second highest daily candle close of the recovery. A nice, very strong bullish engulfing candle close where you were just right back up at the high from January 20th, which was the highest candle close. So you have a completed bearish bat pattern, but the performance is terrible. Like it is just manifesting into a pause. There is no reaction or reversal going on. It is just upsloping consolidation. Really bullish right now. I mean, the price action is not acting bearish. Okay, but maybe the reason is because you broke out of a downtrend you'd been confined in for over a year. You broke out of that late December. The new year came around, only number go up. You broke the supply line, then you broke the horizontal line resistance. You broke out in real time. It was happening. We were here. It was discussed every day. And since the breakouts occurred, look what happened on the price. Much higher. And 1730 is the target. If you're talking about major inflection points not rivaling the high from November, you're talking 1420, 1730, 1972. Those are your levels. So you're in between two of them, and you're thinking resolution would be a test of that level. And then maybe then at that point you start showing bearish divergence. But remember, the whole thing about this was on this first pump on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others, just because you pump and your RSI gets crazy, it does not imply a massive reversal to the downside. Normally it's like two or three waves. You need those to develop strong enough bearish edge on significant time scales like the daily, 3-day, for the argument to be strong enough for maybe a real reversal. And all you got was the first rally, the consolidation now for 2 weeks. And now, if in a reset of the oscillators, like the RSI was nuclear, it was at freaking 86, then it went down to 61. That's called resetting. It reset. You're in the bullish control zone, and with an engulfing candle and the histogram looking like that, everything stage looks set for higher prices. It just does right now on the daily. Maybe the 4 to 12 hour we're showing us across the market. Hey man, this is where maybe a reversal could happen, but again, the daily isn't telling us that though. So, and the harmonic, I mean, certainly the harmonics that developed on a lot of these altcoins weren't showing any sort of, oh, we're going to reverse now. No, the party has just begun. Something like QNT, it only hit one target of 3. So I don't think the party is over at all. You look at the week, you go to the weekly on these charts, party has just begun. Whether you believe it or not, I mean, you know, there are so many doom and gloomers, so many pumpers, and I'm just looking at the charts, man. That's how that's how my opinion is derived, from reading charts. That's it. I don't know if we should keep the chart up or we should have chat box, right?
Hope everyone is getting that 1 gram of protein pound to maximize them gains.
Oh, thanks so much, people. For the 1669. Most of the TTS sounds like that now, man. Thank you, man.
It's the most alpha TTS voice. Going with that. Thanks, dude. And thank you for the sneaky 420 over there. I saw you. Anonymous.
Is that a joint?
It is. Maybe it's a joint. Maybe it's not. Okay, Bitcoin, Ethereum. BNB did stuff, dude. Look, again, above 297, probably 350.
It's good to see you, Billy. White men can't jump quote. What? Peace.
What's up, Dow Jones? Yeah, new week. What? Peace. Oh, it's good to see you, Billy. That's right, dude. Don't get scammed. Remember, BNB is, you look at it on the weekly only. That's all you do. It's a dragon. It's set up. It's the size of Saturn.
Quant daily 50 megaamperes and 200 megaamperes inflection point during same week as FOMC. Thoughts?
Bo knows it's short-term volatility at best. That's it. I think the weekly argument via traditional technical analysis, not my opinion, is so strong that, oh wow, QNT is down 10% from where it's top so far. It doesn't matter. As long as it makes a higher low than the previous discernible low on the daily, weekly, only accumulation, only bullish. Momentum, like the pattern on the weekly has articulated to us that the buyers have recaptured control, and it's just begun, and you were on breakout watch. We got to check it because I haven't been home. It was my niece's 1-year birthday anniversary of being born, whatever. So been out doing that. Got some good pictures, all that. It's raining incessantly. Did a walkthrough with the movers just a minute ago, and just got life going on, man. Lots of stuff happening. But with BNB, life going on would be a 482 target of the dragon if we get a breakout. No breakout yet, none yet. But once you get it, if you do, 350, that's gonna be broken. Once that breaks, that's where some really nice markups could happen, and it would just be a range, right? You got a big range, and you're at the bottom of the range with a confirmation low, and the confirmation low just happens to be slightly higher than the first low. Accumulation argument, all above the 200-week moving average. Compelling argument for upside. It has presented itself. It wasn't like that, and then it happened over a month. What? Okay. So let's go to XRP. We don't even care about XRP unless we look at the weekly. Oh wow, it's still not broken out. It still doesn't do anything after days like yesterday. It's like, whatever, man. I'm not even concerned about the daily, even though the bullish argument's there. It's the weekly that, you're just waiting for 58 cents or 55 cents eventually. That's the target from here in time. If this is a real double bottom at an 886 and inflection point, it's got all the makings of a varsity athlete. Oh God, can we get an audio check? I forgot to even ask. Oh, yeah, Cardano, my alert went off on that. we're okay. Consensus in the chat. All right. So that's XRP. Another day, not much movement, but the bullish argument is there. It's been there, and there's nothing more to talk about. Cool story, bro. XRP, and then we go to Mano. We will go to Cardano now. They did some really nice stuff to close out the week. Let's look at it. Okay, some things happened. Cardano re-broke out yesterday of the supply line that goes all the way back to May, June of last year.
Glitching out for you too?
Total charts. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. We can go to it in a minute. Let me just get through these. Thank you, dude. I don't know. There's the 420 super chat. So you have a daily candle close confirmed breakout on Cardano above a supply line, as well as the 200-day simple moving average. Bullish engulfing. 200, you're above it. You did that. When was the last time Cardano had a candle that closed above the 200-day simple moving average, chat? You got to go all the way back to November 20th, 2021. There it is. That was the last time traders settled up above that level. It's been forever in the crypto world. So, you know, you haven't broken 41 cents, but you did break 38.8, which I think is... No, you still got to break 41. You broke 37. Highs, 38, May 2018, and then there's the wick high at 41.3, 41.5 cents. That's the big breakout thresholds. And remember about this one, like, you just got to remember, cool story that it's running because the macro, but it has not made a higher high. You're not making a higher high until you're breaking 43, 44 cents. Give me one. That's not even your major highs. Dude, come on. There's just so much to be done if you want to reverse your trend. I think there are better ones out there, even if this thing keeps going. The other things are going to keep going too, and they're going to be like something that we can gauge with a system that's been studied and researched for 100 plus years, right? So I'd rather go with that versus, oh, number go up after its lowest low of the entire downtrend, lowest low in like a year and a half, 2 years. I mean, randomly, no thanks. I'll stick with something like QNT or Shiba even, or YFI, or even Matic. My God, there's so many that are superior technically to Cardano at this current time. Okay, Cardano, and then Doge was really close, man. Again, I haven't been able to be I haven't been able to be at my computer today, but I was here last night. And so really, like on the Binance chart, you haven't broken out. I think on another exchange you did break out, according to people in general chat, the Discord. But that August 16th high, 9.17 cents, you did not break it. But the good news is, as it's been discussed already, it just looks like absorption of remaining supply. And when the supply is completely absorbed, you get these scam wicks, but eventually you'll get a candle where, and you don't even need yields. The technicals are just good. There'll be a candle if what we're reading is accurate on absorption of supply, and it is completely absorbed, and you'll get like a 15 to 20% up day, like in 1 day or two, where it's just like Doge is in the headline. Doge is probably on CNBC. Kramer probably starts talking about it because of that candle, and that candle looks like it could be coming. You just look at what right here on the 4 hour. That's beautiful. That's an ascending triangle. That's like re-accumulation pattern, all at a key inflection point. You break it, moon. 100% measure move, absolutely, because that's what the next inflection point. It'd be like TA Tetris, dude. All right, you just go like that, okay? And you from the breakout, it's it's almost perfect, dude. If you go with the wicks here, it is gonna test perfectly the next level. So I got an ice maker that I turned off that just keeps going. I hate this thing. I'm so sick of this place. Oh my God, I can't wait to never be here ever again. This property, temporary place. I don't even know how anyone's gonna ever buy it. It's over freaking $1 million. It's like, really? Okay, dude. Okay, so Doge, that's what I got for you. No breakout. Let's go to the weekly. Can y'all hear the ice maker doing this crap? Ruining the stream? Highest weekly candle close since December. So the highest weekly candle close of the year. Still, I'm left wanting on this one. It just hasn't done the things yet, even though its stage seems set for higher prices. It's just when are they coming? When's it gonna happen? Okay, now we can shift. Let's go to total. Look at total real quick. Total, man. 2 weeks ago, you broke above the 200-week moving average. You broke the inflection point. Last week, you back tested the inflection point as support. You back tested the 200-week simple moving average as support. And here we are on the new week, kind of, yeah, someone's like, oh, it's great. It does this at the beginning of the week. It freaks out. It's an aggregation of a bunch of different coins, aggregate, whatever. So it has broken out already, but it was 2 weeks ago and just followed through last week. Highest weekly candle close since officially, wow, August 8th on total market cap. Just think about consequences of some massive weekly double bottom like this. Look where it happened. I mean, how insane would it be? Everyone would be like, no, it makes too much sense, so it should never happen, right?
Mana and Crow, what you think?
What's up, Mike? Thanks, dude. We can look at Mara or Crow. Pick one, dude. Both of them are crypto centric, so if Bitcoin number go up, their number go up. Crow double bottomed at an all-time low level, so I mean, January 4th, we were here covering it. It's been rallying just like mostly everything else, so yeah. God, voice volume low, man. I swear to God, I'm so tired of this. Like, I don't know what to do. Dude, I'm like literally eating the microphone, dude. I hate it, man. I think the Yeti mic sucks. That's why I replaced it, but it's still part of my traveling stuff. I just gotta get better stuff. This mic I've had since day one of streaming. This is the microphone I used on day one of my live streaming career. That, in 9 days, 10 days, it'll be the anniversary of that. So, people saying volume sounds fine. I think the best way to gauge my decibel levels would be to put on like noise canceling headphones. I don't know what to do. Brad. Anyway. Oh, okay, ruins my flow. Okay, let's go to Litecoin. That was the centerpiece of the conversation yesterday, where it was breaking out, rallying, and it stayed elevated, and you just had officially your highest weekly close on Litecoin since April 25th of last year. Remember, all resistance has been breached. There is virtually nothing here. Where you are, you're broken out. And if you're talking about real resistance, it's overhead. I mean, I'm thinking like 130 on the weekly. Daily's like 105. Weekly's 130 plus. It's just these two peaks from February and March of last year. I mean, I don't know. Like, why does everyone say audio's good? Like, I mean, what am I supposed to do? I can't test the audio while I'm live, and I don't know how to turn the mic's maxed. Like, the mixer's maxed. There's nothing I can do. I don't even know. I got to test this stuff. I mean, I could just turn the music down, because like, if I can't turn the mic up, then I just turn the music down. Music's down a little bit more. No, they're not trolling. It's Brad texting me, dude. Okay, that's what I like. The things I hate about streaming are the things that have nothing to do with charts. If I could just look at charts and never have to worry about anything ever, oh my God, stream's amazing. But no, every stream I have to worry about stupid things that change based on just turning your computer off and on, or just blinking or breathing, whoops, or a patch update or something. Always something, dude. Okay, Litecoin. What about Dash? Dash, brilliant. Brilliant stuff on Dash. I'm sorry, I got... the 4 hour was crazy on this one. Okay, so what happened on Dash? Did we get an official breakout? No, we... Ooh, it's so close. Wow, we did. We did, man. We really, really did. Look at that. So your lows from 2018, you see them. You tested and failed in August. But guess what? Jesus chimes for Dash. Official weekly candle close confirmed breakout. Above the ice line. Bullish engulfing candle. Highest weekly candle close on Dash since May 30th of last year. Hey, dude. Remember, if this isn't buying low, what is? If you don't give a crap down here, you shouldn't show up to these streams ever. You should not show up to these streams at $200. If you're not here and you don't care about Dash down here, you clearly don't give two F's about anything that we do here, or that all the people that put their life's work into researching traditional technical analysis. You don't care if you're coming in here while Dash is at $170 to $200 later. This is the time. Hello. It's been the time for 3+ weeks though. But now, like, these things are happening. We're breaking out above a key level. And it just was confirmed 30 minutes ago, 27 minutes ago. So Dash had a good day. Mana was the top gainer yesterday, if you can even believe it. And it was such a loser. I'm just looking at it because whatever. I mean, like, how do you can't trade stuff like this? Like, that just, there's nothing there. Like, it's an all-time lows, and all it did was complete a harmonic extension, 1414 bullish divergence. I mean, it's just like, looking at the weekly, it's just puke, man. So, okay, type 1 return in Moon. Great. And now, but I mean, look at the consolidation's pretty crazy. But one thing it did do, it broke above a level from November and from June. All right, that's real price action, and it did breach that. So, but still inside that flag, I guess. I'm just looking at it because it was top gaining yesterday. Let's look at FTM that's been killing it. Wow, its highest daily candle close since May 9th. You know, look at this. It broke out already. It's done all the crazy stuff, dude. Just number go up after perfect momentum shift, spring back test, harmonic completed. The dream, man. The dream. FTM. I don't even care about these meta coins because they're just like, they're just garbage, dude. They're garbage that pumped randomly, and there was nothing about it that made any sense. No argument, like strong argument was there on them. They're just up. Great. Same with Sol. Like, it's just, they're not even worth looking at. Tezza is like, great, dude. A 1618. That's great, man. Still making the lowest high. Still working on the lowest high of the entire downtrend. Just made the lowest low of the entire downtrend. It rallied with divergence at a support. Like, cool, dude. Great. OMG is right up against that 200. Has not tested it yet. Bullish engulfing candle yesterday. Highest daily candle close on a Misago coin since November 7th. I'm looking at the notable gainers. It broke out right a couple weeks or a couple days ago. The 2020 peak. That's real. Look, we're reversed though. 2019 low. This is like a ZRX trade setup. And buyers defended that level on a false bearish breakdown. It had consequences, didn't it? Yep. What's that number? Okay, moving on. ETC. Ethereum Classic that can't break out, won't break out, I guess ever. But just after the insane rally, 2 weeks plus of just consolidating, you know, something that people won't even notice. Dang, man, it still wasn't your highest close. It was a slightly lower close than January 23rd. But look where you are now. I mean, hey, you're working on some price action on the new week, new day. $24 target above 22.58. Yep, $24 target from here. You just look at it. It's reaccumulation. It's just horizontal line resistance and then higher lows. That is just like Doge, just like Dash. On the 4 hour, it's a bullish looking structure of consolidation, not bearish. Okay. Doesn't mean it's 100% going to play out, break upward and all that, but it looks promising for now. Certainly not at a low risk area to long. In fact, you're at a level where this is exactly where reversals have happened in the past multitude of times. So that's not low risk. Okay. YFI, a bullish engulfing candle on the daily. A daily candle close confirmed above the 200 simple moving average. That is mega. Look what you're doing on the new day. Trying to formally back test that level of support. If that holds, man, I just don't think people, like, this is where reversals can happen, fake outs, but this is exactly, you are like kind of on markup watch. Like, if you wake up and YFI is up 20-30%, you can't be surprised. Just like when Shiba broke above 885, 900 sats or whatever, not sats, but just 900 on the US dollar. It's 1/1,000,000th of a penny. I don't give a crap. When it broke that level and held and sustained above that level a couple days, you are on markup watch. The breakout happened and was confirmed. So it doesn't mean it's gonna happen. It's just this is where the insane moves happen. So you were at an area where the insane moves would happen on YFI. So strong to close out the week. That was, and it was close. And it closed at its highs. So it wasn't doing this when I was like driving. It was like doing things. It closed at its highest daily close since November 7th. Certainly above 4,053, which is what? It is the major ice line from history. That is spectacular, man. Some really good stuff happening here. Look, that's it, man. That level, buyer's been above, flirting with it, but it is strong right here to close out that week. And history could repeat itself. Down, up, down, up. Down. Okay, well, if it goes up, test 13,386, 14,154, and you're being conservative. The more hard target's 18K. There's the Andromeda Galaxy up there too. Just, I don't know, like, you know, it was identified when it was at the 886. Sorry you weren't here for it if you weren't. But, and I completely understand, you know, right before it looks like a breakout or it did break out, this is where fake outs happen because FOMO buyers that missed out on the 50-60% gains from the bottom, they start flooding in. But hey, maybe you pull back a little bit, freak them out, make them take on some losses, pivot this to the higher low, and then run later. It's either sooner or later probably on this one based on the structure. I mean, this is perfect, man. This is perfect. Some loser on Twitter, you know, posted this, calling this pseudo TA, and it's like, that's the dumbest take I've ever heard. Pseudo TA, right? Yeah, based on the people that in the 20s were H.M. Gartley discovering the M shapes and the W shapes and how reliable they were. Yeah, that's pseudo TA, by the way, bro. Yeah, okay. Says some random loser on Twitter. Yeah, that's how the internet works these days. Just baseless claims, and slapping everyone in the face that cares about this stuff, that knows how reliable it is in the right context. Like this. This is the context for insane, life-changing upside. Yep. Is this thing on, dude? Is this on? The stream on? Making sure we're okay. I'm just gonna have an alert set up here, I guess. I don't even know if I have one on the other chart. Let me see. I don't want to have double beeps. Yep, got one. It's about to go off. Try to have them on the other charts so they're not showing up on stream, because I don't want people to think like these alert lines are like trend lines. So try to keep it that simple for you. What was another winner on the day? I mean, DGB. DGB is just, I know, man. I get it. It's just taking time. But if you got in at the entry of the trade setup, it's up marginally. It's somewhat. I mean, it's up 35% in less than 3 weeks. I know that's pathetic. That's pathetic, right? So spoiled with your crypto gains. But that means there's 65% more upside on this from after the move, and then 1.689 cents is up there. That's the target eventually. That's it, man. You're just waiting. Adam, very interesting here, right? So you broke a supply line yesterday. That you have an official supply line breakout. You have a bullish engulfing candle confirmed. You're still confined within this. It could be an aggressive flag, man. One of those. People be like, that's a wedge. It might just be a pennant. 4 hours certainly looks like one, doesn't it? It looks like a wedge. I mean, you were just on the cusp. Just remember, in certain market conditions where the Momo shifted to the buyers, you just got to know it's not always going to be going down. I mean, you could break upward the size of the pattern from the breakout, the upside, and the downside. It's a probability game. So you have targets both ways, the 1590 up and then 1094 down. So we are on Atom. Atom is not, we're not concerned with Atom on the daily, the 4 hour. We're concerned about Atom on the weekly. Weekly is incredible. All right, absolutely incredible. Talking about life-changing upside in the coming months, based on if this is real. If this is real, you make stupid money, like owning this and just holding it, because this is implying that the bottom's put in, and the upside between $20 and $30. And those are just your moderate, common, everyday prices, common everyday retraces. It's between the 38% and the 618. You start going frothy and getting nuts, 786, 886. And then you start completing, W shapes up there. It's incredible. What a weekly close right there. Highest close since October 31st.
I remember a guy who bought 100 coin for $50 each with max 40 mil MCAP. He made more than $1 million. What you think of that idea now?
I'm not one to be like factoring in market cap size. I mean, I'm thinking about that as like liquidity. I mean, I'd prefer to be trading liquid coins if I can help it in crypto. But I also understand like something like YFI. It's like abysmal dead A volume. But it's like I'm also, you're trading like the completions of the harmonics, so you're up so much. Like at this point, I mean, let it ride. Dude, you're overthinking it. Stop thinking about, okay, what about the pattern? What does that look like? What's developed over 200 days? Where is it at on the chart? What's the what are the oscillators looking like? What are the system? What's the system that's taught here? What's it saying? If it's good, then fine, play it. One can play it. 40 million market cap, all right. But sure, understand liquidity. You might not get your limit sells or your stop losses triggered. So sure, man, isn't that the point? Isn't that what we're doing in crypto? Like that's why we're scanning all these every day and looking at them, because we know their upside potential could make you a lot of money depending on what you put down. Yeah. Uniswap for Zupa. I don't know if he's here right now. What the? Wasn't the highest weekly close since? Sorry, this is just, you know, some of these little 4-hour patterns, you can't even tell on the weekly. They don't exist. But it did break out, you know, and it's just up. Once this level that is already on the weekly, it's not there. It's just the daily. You talking about how close you are to a breakout? This thing's about to break out. Uniswap's on breakout watch as I'm speaking to you. So cue up the drums, the bull drums. You bullish engulfing candled yesterday. You're above the 200-day moving average. You confirmed a bottom. You confirmed a breakout of the supply line. If one owns this, they're just sitting there waiting for moon, waiting for 867, saying to yourself, win bids. Win absorption of remaining supply complete for moon. Candle high close from 2020 right there. Once you break that, I think promised lands on Uni could have a huge day. Upside potential on this one above that level is like 23%. So you haven't broken out yet, but look how close you are. You were like today on the new day, you just flirted with a breakout. Even like you flirted with a breakout on the 22nd. You pay attention. Very close. I have an alert set up. If I hear the beep, we are breaking out. Okay, that's Uni. Breakout watch. Oh, Zcash. It's the dragon. It still looks okay. Underperforming really bad, but if you're talking about the bottom, you're there. You're at the bottom right now. Some of like the lowest risk areas, and then breaking $50, $53, that's when you go to $74 probably. History tells us where we go above 53. Only up down to $74. Only 25 to 30% upside above that level, easy. Okay. Do we even have any requests today? I'm not sure.
Do we have multi-year MACD hidden bullish divergence in BTC on the monthly time frame?
Dr. Hopium, thanks to 420. We can look. I think you answered my question with another question. Let's go, dude. Well, let me check this. Mana and Crow. Okay, I looked at Mana already, so you know how I feel about that one. But we can look at Crow. Yep, Crow is the only formal request of the day. It's garbage. I mean, like, you know, it was cool that, like, what it did, hit a low, hit two lows right here. It's like, is Matt Damon buying? Is this it? And it was it for now. It's gone insane since then. So, like, 40, 50 plus %. I mean, it hits these levels, these 99% retraces. You don't ignore the 99% retrace and price action confirming bottoms and stuff. And, you know, now I think, you know, you might be headed to 9 cents, but that's like a huge area where you could reverse. And maybe on the weekly one day you get something like this. Oh, that, how insane would that be? Good God. But for now, there's nothing to talk about. Most of these coins are not, like, if they keep going up, yeah, welcome to identifying 200-day large structures that complete, mature, and then begin, and that's where people buy. And then they've paused for 2 weeks, right? We've had about 2 weeks of consolidation after those initial markups. And if they keep going...
You and I breaking out amused $15 and am happy and you are happy. Chart please. 0.00922020 ETH.
Bro. Zuba, I just name dropped you and we just looked at Uni before you did that. Did you know that? Did you just tune in now? Or is that late? I'm confused because we did that for you, Mr. Double Annual at the Country Club, sir. So it's just like, I mean, you can't say anything to me like if I say it's not at an actionable low risk area for a long because you missed those effing areas and this thing was to pump more, how would you be like getting mad at me? You said it's not an actionable area, but it pumped 40% from where it is right now higher. I try to give you the most reasonable areas for longs. Not, it's a continuation structure that could keep going because Bitcoin and crypto momentum-driven asset classes where max pain come off one wave, 2 weeks consolidate, keep going up. Don't let it, no pullbacks for the scrubs who weren't here. So supply lines up at 9.2. Yeah, there's a marginal upside on this, even from here. And if it reversed tomorrow, I don't even care. It doesn't even matter. That was the crow. Let's go to that monthly on Bitcoin real quick. Why not? It's the monthly that will be closing in 2 days. And it will be a freaking ridiculous size bullish engulfing candle. In fact, taking out every freaking candle covering all from since July.
Hope you like it. Smiley face.
Vechain Thor. Yeah, we can look at it, dude. The gas of Vechain. Sure, dude. Vechain Thor doing things. Sweat on in it. Bustin' sussin'. Bad. Massive aliens and Hunger Games of Oxfordshire, mate. Sweat out. Yes, this will be the wow. I mean, you haven't seen a bullish engulfing candle like this since October 2021. Shoot, dude. That's, again, yeah, that really is the largest green candle you've seen in a long time, man. And buyers defending the level. And someone was talking about, remember, is that a morning star? And we looked up morning star, and it's like, it doesn't need to be green. No, it can be red too. Yep, maybe it does look like a morning star, maybe. And look at this month. Holy crap. So it's wonderful getting back above the danger zone. And on the monthly, the target's 28,800. I think. Just to go to formally back test the June 2021 low as resistance before collapsing later, fine. But that is the monthly target if this is real, and it is real, because 2 days, there's no way all the gains are getting taken out in 2 days. Knock on wood. But, the question about it was, do we have multi-year MACD hidden bullish divergence? We certainly, it's beginning. You have whichever low, doesn't matter, because they're both significantly lower. But yes, you are beginning to work on that. I think you need to keep losing that negative momo, get closer to neutral. But yeah, you do have hidden bullish divergence, maybe the argument. It's starting to develop. Only on the monthly, yep. Think about the significance of that. What happens if that's real? Oh my God. Yeah, but you gotta love the RSI, right? The supply line you'd been confined in since July, from March of 2021 all the way to August of 2022, and you broke it, and you've been broken, and you hit all-time lows on the RSI. But now you hit 40, and buyers defended 40 on the monthly. Wow. So you're just back to neutral. The supply line broke. Great. Did Zuba say anything? Zuba, do you need to say something in the live chat? With the same name, dude. I guess we'll just go back to Uniswap for him, since I have no idea. Yep, Uniswap on the cusp of a breakout. It is that absorption. What it looks like is absorption of remaining supply, and when the supply is absorbed completely, literal moon, like 20% up day plus. This is not a joke of a level. This is very, very real. Context is great. Your lowest low got put in June. Now you have two lows that are significantly higher than that low, meaning there are more market participants involved with the asset in September and November, December than there was in June. That's a big tell. And then breaking a supply line like this, that's very real. I mean, 3 touches back from March of 2022. Breaking that, back testing it once, and then getting one more valley, that confirmation low, dude, serious consequence could happen. And I'm telling you, you're on the cusp. Have your alert set up. The breakout could be very nuts. That's it, dude. That's just to reiterate. We did this already, but yep. Vechain Thor. It's been a minute, man. But yeah, it's fell below support. It's just, it was the good old-fashioned low, lowest low, slightly lowest low with bullish divergence on the oscillators, and it's rallied off of that massive underperformer. Hasn't even come close to taking out its previous highs. And it's like most things, dude. Most crappy cryptos. Yeah, just okay. But I mean, above 989, straight up, down, up, down, up, down. I mean, there could be a lot of upside on this.
VRE/BTC on weekly and daily. Thanks.
Bupindra, thank you for the 8.99 pounds, mate. Remember, we got a minimum here for quality control, right? For the stream quality. So it's like 15 minimum. If you actually want a formal request, an asset for me to do, like to go to it and spend time on it. No offense, right? It's been like that. Say we're to reverse. I mean, at an inflection point, kind of not even a 1.272. If you were just gonna maybe target Fibonacci, I get like, what about the scam wicks? Do I even know? Is that the general consensus swing high? You just don't know. It's such a joke. It's so difficult to chart. I mean, talking about common retraces in between 1629 and 2088 just for a common scrub retrace. That's all I can give you, man. It's a loser, but it's back. Buyers defended the level, and it could go higher based on just what we know about Fibonacci and common retraces, even in downtrends. Yeah, way better assets out there than this. Yeah, so that was the last formal request. As we are looking at and paying attention to crypto because things are happening, the development of them concluded, and now we are marking up off the conclusion, right, of the maturation of the structures that were very significant, just like you're seeing on different individual stocks. Same type of signature, amazing patterns, whether they're classic accumulation patterns or momentum shifting patterns. They look great. So comp, remember this one? This was the Jesus, dude. It was one of the only one. I think it was the only 886 M shape that we had identified that, you know, once it completed, it broke a little supply line, and there was no double, or there's no type 2 return. It just went straight up, and then consolidated with a pennant, broke out of the pennant, and is now currently sitting above, I think, some sort of inflection point. Right here, though, I mean, you're thinking $70 to $80 from here. It's crazy. There is no bearish divergence, which is nuts, right, on the daily. Something else, up 1.25% on the new day. Do we have any other gainers on the new day now? XRP is up 1.77% on the new day. You're on breakout watch, at least the daily breakout. You really, again, you don't even have to be concerned with the daily. You won't be owning the weekly and not worrying about it and just waiting until like 55 cents, because that's the target minimum, dude. Yep, breakout watch. I'm telling you, you are on the cusp. This is it, dude, of the double bottom. You're about to confirm a double bottom if it's real. You know, it faked out on the 23rd. So, God, man, I gotta go to the bathroom. This coffee's running through me. Ethereum Classic's up 1.5%, still in the zone. KNC's up 1.58%. ONT, Comp, Atom, BNB Uni, and that's about it. Everything else is up marginally, barely. So hold on one sec. Let me just go bio real quick. I'll be right back. Stick around. I don't know how much longer I'll be live. There's no real price action on the new day yet, but just know bullish engulfing candle, highest daily candle close on Bitcoin. of the year 2023 and the highest close since mid-August, and on the cusp of just another minor breakout. It's a major breakout, but of a minor level that there's just not that much history there. That's why you're thinking 28.8 seems like an adequate target on the weekly. All right, be right back. Sorry about this. God, it's got to be a human being, dude. I don't wear diapers. Sorry, despite what people say. Hang tight. Hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Join the effing Discord so you get notified when I go live. Because we're in the season now where I could be going live at random times at night, in the morning, because price action dictates sometimes when I go live. Be right back. All right, I've returned. And yeah, man, it's really interesting where Bitcoin is now. You know it's a level based on what we saw a few days ago with the price action running up to that level and pulling back, and now you're at it again, closing at it, but not above it, testing it. So you know it's real. And once that breaks, man, I think 25K and then 28.8, 31K, right? I mean, this is just kind of how these waves work in crypto. It's crazy, Bitcoin especially. Yeah, thank you. We will look at that asset now. You did.
Can we look at the underperforming asset known as Cust on the monthly time scale?
BTC? God, yeah, sure. We can look at BTC, man. No problem, Mon. What was it, dude? It was VRA to BTC, I think, was the request. Or VRA to BTC, yeah. VRA to BTC on. Oh, nice. Bupendra, thank you. I'm glad I got it right. I guess we'll go with the KuCoin. Wow, I've been here before. Excuse me. Wow. All right, so we got levels close here. Candle close right there, 2019. And it's just one of your losers that lost support and then went to some other level that was a support like a couple times, and then like it did it bounce off that? I mean, barely, I guess. There was divergence like there was on everything else, only in the MACD. There was no bullish divergence in the RSI. It was garbage, dude. I mean, where you are now, I think you have not. There's a breakout right there at 29.72. So you're at an inflection point. This is where it could reverse and go back down to 1931 sats. Or if it breaks it, though, consequence, I mean, minimum 49.08. So you are getting close to some serious markup levels if you can break the next level, but you haven't. You are at 29.72. And it's almost like consolidation, like bullish consolidation maybe, but just no, you're not at a support anymore. You're at a resistance. You're butting up against a resistance, so it's inherently just not going to be your lowest risk area for longs. You normally want to be longing supports, but this one was just garbage, man, like most others, and that's okay. So you think the most incredible thing would be like a pullback, back test of spring, a first higher low gets put in, and then higher, but you just don't know with these jokes, man. These are illiquid S coins. I don't know. It's going to break 29.72 sooner rather than later. I'll tell you the levels. If there's no trade setup, actionable, all I can do is normally tell you the levels, which is 1931, 29.72, and 48.87. What the? Chat. Wi-Fi alert going off? What the? Is it doing it? I think it was pretty a tight alert, so nah, it's only at 0.45%, no big deal. But it does freaking look good, doesn't it? I mean, what the? Did I just delete this? Yeah, I deleted it. It doesn't go anywhere, and it just looks so freaking strong, dude. Imagine looking at YFI and just being like, meh. Yeah, meh. Or pseudo TA, or say something stupid to cope with your own shortcomings in life. Yeah, man. Beautiful. All right. So there was another one, right? Let's see. BTC for CB. I guess Bittrex. I don't know, man. Like, y'all get me look at some scams, dude. Well, of course, it's not at the lowest level, is it? It's close. We okay on audio? Sounds really good. I can barely hear it, but love it. 9.5, 10.3 cents. You know that's the level. I mean, I know there. Okay, so what's happening? It looks like it's a zone, man. There's like the wick high from 2016. And then you have price action correlated on the January 2020, and then you have more price action correlate November 2020. You're like springing back testing that level. Dang, man. I mean, and it could be like, it almost looks like Bitcoin, right? The low, then the slightly higher low. Bitcoin tested like 16.2 or whatever, close to it. Dude, yeah, I mean, it's so illiquid. I get that. It's a joke. And if there was a level, the only next overhead resistance level that makes any sense would be 33.33, repeating, of course. Thank you, Leroy. So you are near some level. The problem is, like, what if it goes down to 10.3 cents? Test that level like it did, then you get stopped out, and then it rallies at a lower risk area, but like you're at a marginally low risk area, right? So I do love how it tested that level once and then perfect back test. And so the upside potential, I think, on VTC right here, it's not bad. It's a pretty good request, CB. Nice job, dude. I think you have upside of 96%. I think that if this resolution is, if what we're identifying, the spring back test, is real, I think there is 96% upside, and you will probably get that. Spring back test, Larry. Vertcoin, what a joke. But nevertheless, very, very good thing right there. Okay. The link is invalid. Maybe we ran out of bytes. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Hey, Emart, thanks so much for joining the Citadel. My man. The Citadel pumping, dude. For good reason. So much value in the Citadel, or what we used to call the Patreon. It still is a Patreon, but it is the Citadel officially. And you can join the Citadel at any time during the month. You don't have to wait till the first of the month to participate or to get value or to support this channel. It's the beauty of it. It's kind of revolutionary for us. Server subscriptions, clicking that link in the pinned link in the chat will take you to where you want to go if you want to get access to trade setups, educational content, my charts that I post. Just whenever I see something good, I always ping people or I post it in charts only. I think charts only is like, that's where the value is, man. Like, look, because I'll be in a scanning session, I'll post 40 charts, right? And it's just like, oh my god. And then when you see the charts pumping, or you see like me pumping out the charts, you say, this is value. This is what value looks like and feels like and sounds like with the pings. Yeah.
Golden Drock hype cheers all.
What's up, Andrew? 2. Golden Drock mustard. Thank you, dude, for the mustard. Kingsman. Okay, 100%, 96% upside on BTC from here. Springback test. Let's see if it's real. If it's real, moon. If it's not, whatever, dude. It was at a low risk area. Lower risk, anyway. That's it. I get it though. It's illiquid. It's a joke asset, scam wigs all over the place. Were great, but nevertheless, take that context out. If I looked at anything universally, I would say, wow, this is very interesting, and it's giving you one of the strongest technical indicators ever at a basement level. Not bad. Do we have any other requests? No, that was it. That was for CB, and then yeah, man, pretty inverse of what we were seeing on Friday with the request. My God, I only requested 30 different things, right? Oh, yeah, we got a new link created. I think Brad's been posting the new link now. And I've been live currently. Let's see, 1 hour 8 minutes. If you're enjoying the live stream, like, with a sub. About 1 hour of streaming now. Anything going on? ETC is still up about 2.86%. Is that growing? You are at the high. We have some serious stuff happening on ETC. You do not want to ignore this. This is the time you need to be paying attention. You are on massive breakout watch. You're talking about you get another 20% update at some point if this keeps up. Please have your alert set up.
Hey Mitch, care to take a gander at Casper CSPR? Thanks, Browski.
What's up, W. Irv? Well, you're about a few cents short, Capo. I mean, I guess I'll let it slide, dude. But remember, it's like 15 bucks, man. But yeah, we can give it a try. Okay, ETC in stupid breakout watch. Talking like you break 24 bucks. I mean, there's talking 67 to 78% upside. And off the entry, it's already up dumb levels anyway, right? Already up freaking 45% in less than a month, technically. Wow. Casper Connect. On what exchange, dude? KuCoin? Well, you're late. But I don't know. I'm going to look at this and you're going to be like, but no, dude, no, please look at this exchange. It's like, if you want me to look at the right exchange, you need to put it in the request. It's not fair. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, you're way off, man. Like, 2.59 cents was it. But if you're talking about resistance, you're on breakout watch. I think with the candle high close from daily back from August of last year, you've tested that, you've been unable to break it. But again, it could just be an absorption situation where you had a big markup, consolidating, bullish and golden candle yesterday. 3.767 cents is the level, man. breaking that. Next candle high close, 4.8 cents. You know, so that's where you are. You're not at low risk areas anymore like many were. This is like a completed, this is like Flux almost, dude. This really was very similar to Flux, where you had the M shape, they completed type 1, type 2 return. I bet there was divergence on the second low. Of course there was. Yeah, it was like Flux, but unfortunately no one requested Casper until now. So not much I can really do. But sure, it had some good stuff at the beginning of the year, like some others. There's a mustard company called Gulden's, dude. This is the mustard I know. It's the only Gulden's I know. Just reading a little bit, chat. How long till you can have a beer with me if you join the Citadel? Depends on your location. I mean, my God, dude, if you live in Miami, like, do it a few weeks. But you don't even have to be a patron to get a beer with me, as many of you know that have hung out with me in real life. It's a beer. I don't know. I think it's mustard, dude. It just seems funnier thinking about drinking mustard. Okay. The Eye of Sargeras, yeah, that's from the Skull of Gul'dan from Illidan. Yeah, the Warlock trinket. That's what I think about Gul'dan's too. I remember thinking about Gul'dan's mustard. I remember taking a picture of Gul'dan's mustard when I saw it for the first time in my life. And I think it was like I was in college and we were trying to kill Illidan. Crystal Spire of Kabar, man. And then Memento of Tyrande. How do I remember these freaking useless things, dude? Yeah, Glaze of Illidan, of course, the legendary. But, yeah, that's your Casper, kind of like Flux. Yep, it was the same picture, roughly. And this one hit, I mean, the 618 almost at 113, which was kind of like, hey, that level, it's the old low from February last year. So, and it's pulling back today a little bit, barely. So yeah, I just wanted to give you an update. I mean, that's pretty much sometimes what these streams are. They're just updates on the developments that happened yesterday. We went over the notable gainers. We also talked about the weekly close, the incoming monthly close that will be insane. I mean, be taking out every candle, covering every candle since freaking July last year. That is what a month. And it was the first month of the new year, 2023. Let's just go to Q&T real quick because that one is such a specimen. I just want to see if it broke out or not. I can't remember because I've been gone all day. It just wasn't able to scan like I normally do. $150, no breakout yet, but this, remember, 156.80 was the first target of the trade setup because the entry was down here. But just because it's a take profit level, there has been I think almost no selling. There has been very little sell pressure at this level that should be such a strong resistance because history tells us it's been a formidable support before, it's been a formidable resistance, exactly where reversals happen. But now you're at the level and you're just sitting there, and you've been sitting there since you tested the level on the 24th for the first time. So I can't say it looks very, very strong here. This is exactly where a reversal could happen, but there's when asks. The asks aren't coming in. There's no one selling. There's just a little bit of remaining supply here, and once that supply is absorbed, you're going to see a massive markup that would take you up another 30%. If you ever break that, you're talking 68%. Remember, it's not the daily is unbelievable. It should or would be in a crypto harmonic trading book. Those don't exist yet, but maybe one day, right? It should be there. If it was up to me, this one would be in the book. But EOS, that's a weekly trade setup. Oh, crap, let me just go to it and we'll come back. Okay, EOS is at its highest level since November 8th, right now, breaking the 200-day simple moving average, or attempting to. The upside here takes you to 140. You're at 114. Remember, it wasn't even about the daily, even though it was pretty freaking cool here. I mean, it was doing spring back tests, confirmation lows, that nice light. I mean, things were good here. But it was the weekly, the 1.618. This was it. This is why I chose this one as a trade setup, because from the low to the high, gold mean ratio tested once, then twice, and sellers are failing at the golden mean ratio with weekly bullish divergence on that second low. And 190 target, a $1.90 target here. If you're patient, you'll get it, I think, in time. Good stuff happens in some of these coins. Okay. Let me go back to Q&T. Q&T weekly. Q&T weekly should be in a Bulkowski crypto book, where you have a hidden bullish divergence on the right shoulder. The right shoulder happens to be just back testing of the open from July 2021, and now here no breakout yet. No breakout, unfortunately. Highest weekly close since October 31st, but again, you haven't breached the level, and it might take a while. This is where you can pull back some. Yeah, look, man, look at this month. The past 4 weeks, just number go up from the low. From the entry of the trade setup, only number go up whole month. What more could you ask for? Citadel members. Okay, so it's just like that's in case it hits the target one, hits this resistance, and completely collapses and goes to zero, right? That's why you have profit taking level 1 here. After what? After appreciating, I mean, like you only made on your position, you only made 50% in 28 days. Is that not good enough? I mean, for take profit level 1. And like that's just it. Again, that's set up just in case collapse to zero. We were scammed. But it looks more like Quant's about to change the world. Based on this weekly chart, it looks like Quant's about to cure cancer. Because when it breaks out, I mean, even target 2 and 3 are like there, but you're talking about like a 618, 277. You're talking about 360 up there, maybe eventually for a full-on 886. Yep. How's that playoff game going? Jalen Hurts, roll tide, by the way. All we need is Joe Burrow to get in there. But we need Joe Burrow to win so Alabama can get revenge for the 2019 Alabama LSU game. Please give it to me. I want Jalen Hurts to curb stomp. Let's see the score. It's halftime. Chiefs up 13-6. Okay. Okay, chat's pretty dead. Yeah, I've been live over an hour, so fulfilled my duties to you with updates and value. Don't want to waste your time. We had a few new members join the Discord. Only 3. That's pathetic. Pathetic, man. Okay. So I guess I'll bid you all adieu. Let's look at Shiba real quick. Shiba, it's an unbelievable one. It was perfect. It was Jesus entry, and it's up 50%. Okay. And once it breaks 1340, bye-bye. You got 1800, 2000. The daily is an impeccable argument. It's a textbook, ungodly. Everything about it, the daily is amazing. But then you go to the weekly, and it makes the daily look like a joke because it's so perfect. I mean, like, the upside is stupid. I mean, minimum upside on the weekly is 1,700 if you're patient. You go a few weeks of up and down, but eventually 1,700 here. The world is yours. The world is yours. Said the Goodyear blimp in the Scarface movie. Thanks, Andrew, for the $5 super chat, mate. Okay, that was the last one. So, thanks for coming out. Join the Discord. That's where the conversation here continues when this stream ends. I mean, I'm in there too. I'm in the general chat. I'm in the, Perspective TA chat. I'm there. And you got people posting charts all the time. You're just connected to people that are like-minded. It's an online community, a family-friendly online community that's moderated to where the quality of the community stays pristine. So don't be going in there posting crazy, weird, nasty stuff. It's against the guidelines. Think about if you enter the Discord, think about you are joining a country club. So anything that doesn't fly, you walk into that foyer of a country club and that secretary's looking at you, the GM's probably out there. If it wouldn't hold up there, if they'd call the cops on you or they'd kick you out immediately, we would too. So you got to look at it like that. And before you say, "Oh, well, that's crazy. Don't be a Nazi man for like not letting me post disgusting things." It's like, dude, 99% of the internet's gonna let you do that stuff. That's what makes us exclusive and different and unique. That's why you would join our community, to get away from the psycho, weird, bad stuff. Okay. So can't wait to see you in there. And thanks for all the support for members joining the Citadel. We've had a lot of new members joining in the past few weeks. I mean, feels like 2020 again, 2021, right? So thanks for everything. Bitcoin at 23,835. We'll see if we can break it, see 25K. So then I would owe you a spaceship stream. Forget the money, man. It's all about the spaceship stream. Let's be real. So I'll just be back. Till next time. Respect the TA.